Oh, look, I wonder what would happen if I put in, there's like still get the most, like a subscription card, like to
That's
register your
hilarious. See? Smart,
um
smart publishing.
but at the time there was no internet. I think they do it now to save costs because I can just Google it, right?
Right. I mean, there's a lot of instructions there you're not going to need anymore. But the point is, they were from the word go
Right.
interested in having the community out there developing.
Absolutely. And there's these little things that you just don't realize the longer term effect that they have over time. And this was a major effect. I mean, this was the first computer programming book I read. And it was not written for, how old was I at the time? 11. It was not written for 11-year-olds because, like, it was kind of like, now I understand it because, but it's like hierarchy of operations, right?
Like, that's way above
And,
time your pay grade, but yet, it gets you interested. And that's the most important thing. And that's what excites us
right.
so much is when technology is going to excite the next generation.
Absolutely. I mean, it
And
actually included code that you had to retype
see,
in there. And, like I wanted to write a video game. I think this might actually be the thing, talking about sprites. And it shows you, like, the parameters of the screen and like all the things that you have to take into account. And at the time, like, there really wasn't, I mean, there were BBSs and stuff where you could interact with other people, but that was one, extra money, and two, my mom had seen too many like hacker movies to think that she was afraid to give me a thing, right? And I learned how to debug, right? Because, you didn't always type it right the first time, right? And you had to go through this whole process and, how do you make graphics on the screen and all these things. And it was quite a learning journey. So when I did go to college and I did get, computer science, like a lot of the stuff, well, I'd already known that. Like recursion, I'd kind of already dabbled with that. Like trigonometry, I wrote a game. I would totally get sued today, but I wrote a game based on a movie. A couple of games based on movies, and like one of them was like targeting. So I basically had done trigonometry, but I didn't know it was called trigonometry. So when I get
that's the
to
best kind.
right. So I kind of like did it myself, and it was just fun. I don't think people can understand like how this was such a frontier then.